Okay, hello, best team ever. Welcome to our Thursday Lunch and Learn. So happy to have you all on here. And let me just let's tag some people so you guys can see and join if you can. If not, no worries. But I just figured I would tag everybody so you can see and join in if it works. All right. Like I said, if not, no worries, but I'm just tagging you anyway. Whoops. Just to, get this going. All right. Okay. That's probably good. I hate to tag too many because I know y'all are busy. So if I'm tagging you and you can't jump on, no worries. I just figured I would tag you just in case. So, okay. I wish I could just tag everybody. Maybe there is a way to just tag everybody, but I don't know how to do it. So anyway, all right. Welcome, welcome. And, oh good, Erin, okay. Hannah, hello and welcome. Erin is on. Just waiting for Kaylee to come on. She is our lunch buddy of the day, our special guest speaker. She is our team member. I was just gonna log on my workstation and check out a few of her stats because it feels like she's been a team member with us since forever. Okay, I still don't see you. Come on, Kaylee. But she probably hasn't, and she is a new up and coming. She just promoted to lead consultant recently. Where are you? Where are you? There she is. Okay, so she joined in September 27th, and she has been rocking her business. She is already paid at title as a lead. And my favorite thing that she did, I hope she hurries, hope she can find me, is, I don't see, I think I've already there. Maybe I'll invite her again. Okay, come on. My favorite thing that she did is she was wanting to be paid at title for last month. And so I'm trying to send a request to join. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird because bring them on camera. All right. Okay, hopefully can't bring her on camera. Okay, Kaylee, are you on your phone? I know it doesn't work on a computer, but I just tried to bring you in and it says bring them on camera, but then it said, says adding, but connecting. There she is. Hello, hello. I was just
Hi.
bragging on you, girl. Hello, welcome.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see your beautiful green eyeshadow. Loving it. You're matching me today.
I did it on purpose.
I love it. I love it. Well, Kaylee, thanks for joining us. You've just launched an exciting side hustle business in your life. So thanks for taking a short, quick minute to come on here with us and share a little bit of just what's going on in your business and what you're up to these days. So I was just telling him that you joined back in September and you promoted to lead consultant, and that last month you were really wanting to be paid at title, but you didn't have, and you had a lot of great PRV, but you didn't have an active team member. So you hustled and you said, okay, I'll just get another one, because that's exactly it. We can't force somebody to be active. So even though you had a team member, it didn't look like she was planning on being active. So then you made a new plan and decided to bring another one in. And you've just had huge but huge success with that. Your new recruit from this month already has 1,200 PRV. She hit shooting star. She hit certified promotion in her first month. And all she has to do is find somebody to join her before the end of the month and be active. And she will promote to lead as well. So that's a huge, huge start from last month. She wasn't even part of your team. So what are you doing to get, like I said, your own PRV is up almost at 1,000 already. It's not even half the month over. What are you doing? Spill the beans. Tell us how you're doing all this amazingness.
Well, luckily I have really good clients, I guess, customers. I work in outpatient treatment, so I call everybody clients. I have really good customers that come back and buy. And Scentsy sells itself. Like I always say that. And we're constantly putting out new product. And plus, it was the spring summer line coming out, so it was all those new fruity smells. And everybody in Ohio is so tired of cold weather, and it's like in the 50s again here. So we're ready for warm weather. We're ready for like that fruity smell, those flowers. We're over winter. So like I was really kind of pushing summer, like just done with winter, like let's push all that out. And I was really starting to push like the change of the season. So I was promoting a lot of that on my VIP page and on my personal page. And then I run a lot of parties. So parties are really big for me. Just telling people like, hey, you want some free Scentsy because you buy a lot of it. You know what I mean? And they're free sales, man. Like I notice like free always sells to people. And that's how I get my extra PRV on top of mine. So I try to run at least a party a week, which I'm busy. Like I work a full-time job with telehealth. We just opened up a business selling sneakers. And that's beyond a full-time job. And then I thought Scentsy was going to be a side hustle, man, and it's a full-time job. So luckily, I've been able to stay on top of it and run my parties and do other people's parties also. I did spring cleaning bags. Mystery bags are a big seller for me
Fun.
because I always tell people, like, I'm going to put a little extra love in it for you. And when you tell people, like, it's over the value of what you're actually paying, they jump on it. So whether it's free samples or like people really like scratch and sniff stickers, I noticed. You know what I mean? They get excited about free. Um,
A free scratch and sniff sticker. That's awesome, huh?
you know what I made, because we're doing the leadership development. And I made a bunch of sample packets. And one of the things that I put in there was a flyer for one of our warmers, the 10% off, the flyer for 10% off. And I put the scratch and sniff stickers that I had from the previous months. And people hit me up and was like, I didn't even know those, smelled. I'm like, bro, I forgot that I put them on there. But yeah, they do. And I got sales from that. Um,
Good.
it's those little extra things that I'm putting in that get me sales. And I honestly didn't think that it would ever work. But like since I've started the leadership development group, I've went above and beyond my business. I put that extra time into it, and it's not like I'm sinking hours into it. It's just a couple like half hour in my day into my business, and it's went beyond. So
I love it. That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay, just rewinding, just because you've given us so many great ideas already. When you say you do like your baskets or you say you're promoting like the spring stuff, is that just in your VIP? Do you text your customers? How are you getting that word out? Are you just posting on your profile and wanting people to come your way? What are you doing?
So I will put it on my VIP first, and give them the chance to, get their, if it's my mystery bags, I give them the chance to claim first. And then I'll post on my personal page on my story. And then if I need to like really kind of launch it to get the order in, I'll do direct messages like, hey, wasn't sure if you saw this, like this is what's word on the mystery bag, like I'm not sure I'm going to get my value. I'm like, well, this is kind of what it includes. And then there's some extra stuff in there for you. And that's how I end up selling those. With the promotional products like the 10% off warmers, the new waxes and like those things, I usually just post and they sell themselves. If I take a picture of a party that came in, people are asking questions like, what warmer is that? What new scents do you have? Whatever. And I let them know, like, you can put an order in with me if you want to. It literally only takes a couple days to come in because it's coming in. So, because We're in Southern Ohio, super close to Lexington, Kentucky. So it's a turnaround of like 3 days usually. So I let them know, like, it's not going to take a, like, projected 2-3 weeks like some other companies do. So, yeah.
Okay, another question that I hear a lot of people saying is you've mentioned that you do a party a week, which is awesome. I love that you're doing that, and that's probably how you're already at 1,000 PRV halfway through the month. You're just hustling and doing so great. Here's the burning question that everybody keeps asking me: how are you getting your parties? What are you saying? Are you just texting? Who are you looking for to ask to do a party? Spill the beans.
I just hit people up that I know, like, especially customers that spend a lot of money, because it's like, you are one of my best customers. Like, do you want some free product? And like, a lot of time it's like, yeah. And one girl was like, I'm scared that I'm not going to get any orders. And like, I let him know, like, Scentsy sells itself, man. All we have to do is do this on Facebook. You add your friends and I get the orders. You don't have to do anything. Just add your people. And when they realize they don't have to do much of anything besides interact with what I'm posting, that's when they're like, okay, let's do it. I
I
think
love
when,
that.
yeah, when people hear party, they think it's going to be in my house, or they think like, man, I'm going to have to do all this work. You don't have to do anything, man. Like, I will help you. You help me, I will help you. And I'm doing the majority of the work. And when they hear that and they get free stuff, they're usually on it. So I just either do a direct message, or like, I'll ask somebody in person that I see. A lot of the times it's already customers that I have, because a lot of them I've already got close relationships with. If I don't, one of them was my landlord. And my landlord ended up getting $75 in free product and 3 half off items.
That's awesome. Sorry, I think you froze for a second, but
Yeah.
you're back. Well, that's awesome. Well, and I love that you're host coaching, as we say, to make them realize, look, I'm going to help you. Don't be scared. And it's okay if you don't think you're going to get a lot of products. Let's just try it. I mean, if you're going to get a lot of orders or whatever, let's just share it and see. And like you said, just that confidence boosting that, hey, you don't have to do much. You just invite your friends, bring them here, and we'll have fun together. So I love that. Are you just posting? So you're doing Facebook parties, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you just posting and like you have your little party and then you just post them and schedule them ahead of time? Are you using Visibly? Are you going live? What's your Facebook party style?
I just do a daily schedule, and then I just do like, I'm actually in a party right now, and like, today's like laundry and skin product day. So I just post the brand, I post the products, and then I'll do free prizes throughout the thing, where like guessing games and stuff like that. I don't go live a whole lot because I don't have the time,
Yeah.
but I post as much products. I do a lot of interacting. I'll do direct messages to who is in the party and ask if they have any questions. When people order, like, I had a lady that did an order. Instead of ordering from me, she did a direct order, and she didn't bundle anything, man. And like, the shipping ended up being $9, and she lives right down the road from me. I don't know her. So I was like, hey, I really super appreciate your order. I'm going to give you a free bar, just because, like, you would have gotten a free bar, but you didn't know to bundle. And like, I do post the bundles, and I post how to bundle, and like, if you have any questions, get a hold of me. But like, I understand people don't know me and they're scared. So like, I'll try to hit them up, but she really appreciated the fact that I was willing to like get in my own money in my own Scentsy stash and give her something, which hopefully she'll come back and reorder, just simply
Yeah.
being kind.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you go into their DMs and you connect with each one of them, because everybody that you don't know is a potential new host for you, or definitely that relationship will build and then they'll come back to order from you again, because we don't own any of our customers. They could go buy from anybody else.
Right.
But if they like you and trust you, and like you said, if you're generous with either freebies or even just rub and smell stickers, like you said, it doesn't take a lot, but just that connection, then they'll be like, oh, I know a Scentsy girl, and then come back to you. So that's great. Samantha is wondering, how long do you do your parties on Facebook for? You run them a week or 3 days, or what's your
I
party?
usually do them like a total of 7 to 8 days, because I usually start them on a Monday, and then, or I'm sorry, I usually start them on a Sunday and then run them through Saturday, and then because it's the weekend, so it gives everybody kind of the time to on that Saturday to look over everything because it's a work week. People are busy, so I'll give them that extra time to kind of look and put in orders. So
That's awesome.
yeah, usually now I had a party that one time there was a death in the family. So they didn't get to interact or anything. So I ran it for 2 weeks for her, and they killed it. They ended up blowing it out of the park. They did great with it. And she was like apologizing. I'm like, please don't apologize. You cannot help that. I appreciate you trying. Like, let's run it for 2 weeks. And they did phenomenal. And they got a lot of orders and they got a lot of free stuff. So I asked the host if there's not a lot of interaction, if they want to run it a little bit longer. So up to
Good.
them.
And if it's been a week and there's not a lot of interaction, what do you do at that point to increase it so it's not just longer time with crickets? What have you found that works to kind of revive a party?
If I can't get any interaction, if I can't get any like direct messaging interaction or anything like that, I'll try to just get my own orders, put it on there. That way the host can at least get something free out
That's
of
a
it.
great
You know what I
That's
mean?
a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a party is a party and it just depends on the people. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think that's a great way to do it. Just be like, you know what? This didn't work as well as we thought. And sometimes it'll just go crazy. So, but like you said, having the host interacting, I think you hit that right on the nail. That definitely helps keep the excitement up too. So good. Well,
Um,
awesome. Oh, go ahead.
One thing, which I think Samantha, she knew this too, in my leadership development in my tiny team, I found out that through algorithm through Facebook that I can comment on something, and if I'm not friends with the other people, it won't really generate. But if the other person is friends with that person, it will generate more on their Facebook page. So that's why I ask the host now um, to do that. So I didn't know that before until leadership development. So I
Well,
like
good.
the,
I'm
yeah, I
I'm
like
glad
that.
that you're learning stuff and finding, and sometimes little teeny tweaks like that can make a big difference because they might not be ignoring you or hating on your party. Maybe they're just not seeing it. Also, you can ask them to click on the little three dots at the top and
Yeah.
subscribe to all updates instead of just highlights or whatever,
Hmm.
because that makes a big difference too. Because you're like, where is everybody? And they're like, we didn't even see it.
Yeah.
So
I'm part of a group on Facebook called Mock Scentsy Parties, and like there's a lot in that group. Like don't know about Scentsy, and the woman that created that little party or that group, she's broken a lot of that down, and that is one of the suggestions that she had put in there is to make sure that the people in the group have that turned on. So, and that was another thing I wasn't aware of. My Facebook feed is nothing but Scentsy and sneakers.
that's awesome. Well, and I know you got to get back to your sneakers, so I promise to keep it short. But just one little quick thing for how did you get your brand new recruit to join and have such a great start?
So Jess ran a party for me. She's my best friend. She is another person she works as a case manager for a treatment center. She's also a waitress. She's got 3 kids. She's a busy woman. But I hit her up. She had just ran a party for me, and then I was like, listen, like, would you consider selling Scentsy? Like, you're already buying so much of it. And she sees the success that I have with it. And she's like, I mean, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, let's do like a flash party. Like, because I was trying to get her some money. I'm like, let's bang this party out in like 48 hours and let's flip it. And like we did. Like I think we got up to like 350, almost 400. So I think somebody backed out on an order. She said she was going to wait to order in literally 48 hours. Like we hit everybody up just trying to collect, and we ended up running into a problem where customer service was like bogged down with orders where it was the end of the month, and like I was scared to flip it to her because I was afraid she wouldn't get the money. So I was like, let's just wait until April to flip it. So that's what we did. But she just saw that, you know, I had a lot of success with it. She was spending a bunch of money with Scentsy. I didn't really like, I care to lose the PRV, but like I would rather my friend succeed. And I knew she would because man, when I tell you that woman is a go-getter. So she's
Awesome.
doing great. But yeah, that's
Shout
really
out
what
to
it
Jess
was.
Nance. Woo!
She's awesome,
That's
man.
awesome.
I need to do a little shout out to her on the page, but she gets
Yeah.
she gets embarrassed. Look at Candy down there.
I know. Isn't that so fun? She says, my girl's on the live. I love
That's
it. Yep.
that's
It's
my
so
maker
fun.
twin.
You guys are
She
great.
she
Okay.
spelled my name wrong, so now we're the maker twins.
That's awesome. Well, so much goodness, so many great ideas. Thank you. And so much inspiration just because you're just doing all the things. Like you said, you have a full-time job and a part-time business that you just started this last week, as well as you are fully participating in our Leadership Development University. Kudos to you. And you're just doing all the things. So, and knock on wood, here comes a promotion this month. You got to find another one to flip. But yep,
Yeah.
going for stars. So so thanks for joining us today. You're doing great things, and thanks for sharing what you're doing to help inspire all of us to try a little better. And even a 48-hour hustle can do a lot of things. So awesome. All right. Well, thanks for joining. You are so great. And if anybody has any questions after we stop this live, go ahead and post them below. And she will be here as well as I will be here, and we can answer all of your questions. And she's your teammate, so you can always just drop in her PMs and you know, connect, because like I said, she's doing a lot of good things. So Candace, I'm sneaking on at work to watch. Good. All right. Well, we'll let you go so you can all get back to work. Thanks for joining us to our Lunch and Learn. You guys are awesome. Have a great week. Thanks again, Kalee.